Local Center, our legal department. Co-comrades and the viewers, I'm Mrs. Quero Solushola from Acacia Allen Avenue branch. Have a case of forceful adoption, rape, and child neglect reported by Miss Cynthia Osaro Kingsley eh,
Yes.
against Mr. Andrew Onwe Adaye. Please join us as we interview for a peaceful resolution. Subscribe to our YouTube channel on Access to Justice TV and follow us on our Facebook page on Human Rights Defenders and Access to Justice Advocate Center for other useful information. Visit our website on www.hrdac.org.ng. Happy Salah to everyone. Let's hear that is what she wrote, but we need to hear if the application is true or not. Okay, let's hear from you. What is the issue? How did you meet Mr. Andrew?
I met
Talk
Mr.
loud, though.
Andrew. I met Mr. Andrew and he saw me on the street because I normally stay with my parents. So he now saw me, he said he liked me because the place he normally stay is not far from where my parents normally stay. So he said he liked me.
Okay.
Okay, he said he likes me, that he wants me to be his wife. And although that time I was a little girl and I don't know
How
what
little? Two
I
years.
was, no, I was 14. I was 14 years. So he now tell his friend to come and meet me to be following my mommy to talk in the compound that he liked me. That one of his friend, he had one of friend that liked me. And my mommy too. My mommy too is not too familiar with the guy, but he's familiar with the friend. So
Your mother is not familiar with Andrew,
yes, but he's
but is
familiar.
familiar with Andrew's friend.
Yes.
Okay.
So from there, that was how the friend started bringing two of us together. From there, I started going to the brother house because the brother house normally the brother house and the compound my parents stay, they are not far from each other, just like 2 miles. It's not far. So that was how I used to go to his house, and he used me, be sleeping with me, using me, and from there, I now fall in love with him by unnecessary thing. I just fall in love with him. I don't know what was wrong with him. So I started liking him, and that was it. So he now used me, and he now locked me in his brother house that I will not go in that night. So when he now locked me in his brother house, so that was how my mother and my father, they were looking for me, they can't find me. So the next morning, he now take me to his friend place at Oba Street, at Oba. So I stayed in Oba for a good 1 week. I stayed over without my parents seeing me. So my parents, everybody were looking for me, but my parents did not involve police because they don't know where I was. So the following day, I now came back home. When I now came back home,
You're
my
looking here. I don't know why you're looking at this thing.
when I came back home, so my parents was like saying that where am I coming from? So I told them that I'm coming from someone house, that the guy took me and went away. So I'm pregnant for the guy. Meanwhile, it's a lie. I was not pregnant for him. It's just that because of I've liked the guy, and the guy has already used my head. So I was confused that time. So I told my parents that I was pregnant. I mean, I was not pregnant for him. So I went to go and, so my parents were saying that they are going to get the guy arrested and his brother arrested. So they couldn't, my father couldn't do it. So as time goes by, he just put draw down the case and he did not do it again. So during that time, the man was telling me that that I'm wrong, that he like want to marry me. So you have to take me from my parents' house to go and stay. You have to take me from my parents' house to go and rent house at a better AME Street, number 18. So that was where we were staying. We stayed there. I lived with him there for 10 years. So when he now traveled to Abuja 2018. We are in relationship since 2011. So on 2018, he now travel to Abuja while I was working at Ogbonne phase 1. So from there, he now came back to from Abuja. He spent like 6 months working in Abuja. He left April 2018. So he now came back December. So that was it. He came back December 2021 and 22 because he spent Christmas in December with us. So and now from Omole and now came and meet him because he did not his house in Beda, he sell it to his friend when he travel relocate to Abuja. He sell the house to his friend, both all the properties in the house, he sell the house to his friend. So the friends were now staying in the house, so he now relocate to Abuja. But although he came back again, he came back to his sister that is staying in junior sister that is staying in Ikorodu, and that time his sister is not yet married. So but he's staying with a man, he's living with a man, but he's pregnant for the man already. So he now called me when I was working there on Monday phase one. He now called me that I should come and meet him at Ikorodu. So I came to
Uju
Ikorodu.
na so I see am o.
So
Go
I came
ahead.
to Ikorodu. So that was how he
If they
told
only
me.
they will
So
appreciate.
that was how he told me that he liked me, that he wants to marry me, that I was
Like you again
expecting.
the second time.
Yes, that he
So
likes
when
me.
he left for Abuja, where were you?
I was with my parents.
Mhm.
I went back to them. So
Then have you given birth?
no, I did not give birth.
Eh?
I did not give birth that time, but he was making. But during that time, he used to sleep with me, he used to use me, and he used to molest me, he used to beat me
Are you
around the
not the one that
compound.
ran following him? Eh?
Yes.
Uh-huh. What you are looking for, what makes you to run from your parents and follow a man is what you are finding there now. It's not rape now, you are the one that ran follow him. Go ahead.
So after that, he was beating me. So I was with my parents then. So before I now got to work to on Monday, I was doing housework, housekeeping, house girl work. So I was doing house girl work there at on Monday phase one. So he now came back from Abuja because his sister died in Benue. So he now leave Abuja. You have to leave Abuja to Benue State to go and do the burial. So after the burial, so I was the one that sent transport for him to come back to Lagos. To come back to Lagos. So he now came back to Lagos.
To
When I
come
came
and
back to
continue raping you and using you.
yes,
Uh-huh. He rape you
till
for from 14 years to how many years? You even went, you were enjoying the raping. You went and told your parents you were pregnant. After which you left you, sold his apartment, you went back to your parents, you are not
so
pregnant
on
then. No.
20
Don't interrupt me.
sorry
Don't even go there.
so on 20 wait
Shh. He raped you from 14 years till how many years you stayed. He left you to Abuja 2018. You left you and you went to your parents. Then you came back again. You that claimed he was using you, raping you, molesting you, abusing you, beating you, you send him transport again to come and be raping you. Go ahead.
so after some time now, so we now arrange money to start business. The money I work for, so I gather the money and gave him. So I now we
How
gather
much?
the like 50,000.
How much?
50,000.
Mhm.
So I now gave him the money. So he now joined me some money. He went to go and buy shawarma machine. So we are staying with his sister because he doesn't have house since he has already sell his house at Abuja. So he does not have any
A
apartment.
building or his room?
His room, he sell his properties in the house. He did not carry
He
them
rent
every.
out his apartment
Yes, he went out his apartment with the
and sold his
properties.
property.
Yes.
Dat one no be house now. When you say he sold his house,
So
as if he
so
built the
we
house and sold.
we are now staying with his we are now staying with his sister. So anything we see, we manage, we eat for a day. So the money
As a
I now
married
work for,
woman.
so and the work that I do, my salary work, so you have to tell me to bring the money. So let Johnny can start up a business. So I have to give him the money and we start up a business,
That is
shawarma.
the 50,000.
Yes, 50,000. So we now start up a business. So shawarma, I was the one that was doing the shawarma business. I'll be the one doing the shawarma, cutting garbage, mixing cream. I will go market, I will buy the chicken, I will buy chicken, I will go to market and buy shawarma bread, I will go and buy the garbage, the
You're the one
carrots,
buying
the
everything, doing the
ketchup.
shawarma. Don't mention them again.
Okay.
Because I don't
So
know how to do shawarma, so that I will not go and learn how to be doing shawarma. You
okay,
say cabbage is there, bread is there.
So I did want to buy everything for the market. So I did the work I started work from 2019 till 2021 on
The
April.
shawarma abi?
Yes, on 20 to 2021 on April. 2021 April, that was when on April, that was when I was confirmed pregnant.
This which April? April which year now?
April 2021,
Okay.
I was confirmed pregnant. And
Nice, congratulations. They have succeeded in
so when I
the rape
was
in produced pregnancy.
so when
My dear sister. Go ahead.
So when I was pregnant for him, during the pregnancy, he does not take care of me. And he does not take care of me, does not look after me. I was even going through challenges. He did not look after me. He was not there to comfort me, to tell me anything. So he knows to have time for me. It's only to go out there to work and to follow girls outside. So that was how till I delivered, and I delivered the baby. We have been taking care of the baby, but it's by God grace. It's by God grace, because I really suffered when I was pregnant, because he really maltreated me when I was pregnant. So when I now gave birth for him, so he said that I have to take the child to my parents' house for them to take care of the baby, that they have to look after the child. So I now take the child to Benin. I take the child when the child was 1 month old. No, the child is not up to one month. It was like 3 weeks, and I take the baby and travel all the way from Ikorodu to Benin.
The child is not 1 month.
Yes.
I hope you did not sell the child.
I did not send the child. The child is with my parents at Ogun State.
Ogun State. Are
Yes.
you sure this child is still okay? He's
Yes.
still alive.
Yes.
When last did you see the child? I don't want to
I,
hear
s-
this Ogun State or story of it.
I saw the child that was I saw the child in April 5.
Which April?
This April.
This very April.
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
So what did I say? So now told the child, now I take the child to Benin. So to my parents, because my parents that time they were in Benin. So I take the child then. So they now take care of the child for me for 4 months. Then I now came back to Ikorodu to stay with the guy again.
After
So
the child was 5 months,
yes,
you
this
now
child
left the
was
child.
yes, and
You
I
left the child with
no,
your
I brought
parents.
the child to his house again. So when I brought the child to his house again, so I now live with the child. And the family, the man family house is not far from my house. Yeah, it's not far, just like 5 miles. It's not far. Just from here to this place, from here to this shop, this plaza, this complex here. It's not far, so it's close. Where he rented the apartment in Ikorodu, it's not far from the sister house. So we stayed there. So the sister, they were now become angry. They said me that I'm not their people, that they don't like me anymore, that they want a different person for the brother. And that was how they chased me out of the man house, and me and the guy now threw my things out of the house. And that was it. And he sent me and my baby away. He said he don't want to see me again. That I don't want
Just be,
anything to do with.
this place, you can always, the only thing that will make this office stand for you is nothing but what? Truth, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Anything you are telling us here should be truth and nothing but don't just call
Yes.
your word, because you cannot just stay overnight
No,
and then now
it's
come and
truth.
started packing your things that
No,
without having
no, I
any
did not
issue
pack my
with any
things
of thing. Hold on, I say shh.
today. Oh, okay, ma'am.
The guy will wake up overnight and started throwing your things out with a little baby without any problem between you and them, between you and the sister or brothers. They just wake up overnight, get up, go out of What happened?
The phone was small.
So what now happened now?
I bend it one side. Make it even right now first.
See the reason why you are supposed to buy pay money. You not plan to come and buy any fuel today. Go. If you like go there, go buy half, come and meet me. Open that.
I would like to explain myself better.
Go there, go and buy fuel, my friend. It's not that rubbish. I'm very stupid. I try to explain which better. Oh, sorry for the interruption. Okay, go ahead.
So the thing is that we traveled
What I
on.
mean, you mean you did not, because I don't want to invite these people. If they said anything contrary to what you said, and we confirm what they said is truth, we will withdraw our hand from your matter. So the only thing we want to hear from you is nothing but the truth. You said today that your sister threw you out of the house. The same thing, right? Can I hear your response?
Yes, yes,
You are staying with your sister and they threw your things out of house the same way this man threw you out. So tell us exactly what happened. What transpired that day they threw your things out? And why did your sister also throw your things out now?
my Andrew, he traveled on January 5 after New Year. So when he now traveled to Benue State, that was this year, early this year. So he traveled to Benue State. Then he said his mother took him to, although before when he has not traveled, when he has not traveled, he said he went to churches, he went to prophets, he went to people. that they're telling him that I was the problem, I was the cause of his problem, I'm the one that is making him to be suffer, that anything that is coming to his hand, it's not lasting, it will just be that his people. So he now go and tell his family people say I'm not the right person for him, that me and him, for me and him to be keep to be for me to be staying with the baby, that let me come and leave the house, and let me leave the house, let me and him separate from each other. So he now travel, so later after new year, so he now travelled to Benue State. So when he now came back from Benue State, he was not happy. I now call his name, call his name Andrew. That what happen? Why have you changed? He now tell me that that many things, that they have tell him many things about me, that the pastor o, prophet o, that no place that his mother did not take him to, that they tell him many things about me and my family, that I'm the problem, that is my family, that is my that my family is using me to draw to make him suffer.
Go ahead.
So he say my family, they are the one that is making, that my family is using me against him to make him suffer. So that was how he said that the prophet tell him that they should send me, that he should send me back to my parents, that me and him to just, that me I should go and be staying with my parents. So that was how the guy just made up his mind overnight, and said I will go to my parents. That he no want me ever since that time. He said he no want me again. That if it's better sef, that let me just go and stay with my parents, that she don even come back again, that it's only the baby that is more important than me. Okay, and I say okay fine, it's not that I will not go, I will go, but give me time, let me arrange myself first. But the guy was not patient, rather he was seeing his people was pushing him, his sister that we stay with in Ikorodu was pushing him, that that he should kuma send me away from there, since I'm the problem to his life, that he should send me away, because prophets have tell him already that I'm the problem, I'm the one causing
What is the
problem
name of
to
the prophet? Prophet who?
his prophet in his village, whether it's prophet Isaiah, prophet Emmanuel, they are the one. So so he say like three prophets, his mother take him to three prophets. When he came back from Benin, he was not happy. I just find it that that he has changed, he has really changed. He say he no want me anymore, that this time he dey like this, he no want anything that will bring problem in his life, that he's done with. And meanwhile, I was still holding my little child. My child is just 9 months. 9 months. So I was say how will I do, because my child is small, how will this man be now telling me now that I'm the problem to his life now, and the people now, all of them, they don't want me to stay with him anymore because I'm the problem now. How will I do? So the church I was now going to, they were now saying that they wanted to, the church I was going to in Ikorodu at mechanic village at Agric, is I do at ten d winners living faith church winners. So when they now hear of our problem, of our situation, they now, even the pastor sef, my resident pastor wanted to help us, but the man did not gree, did not want him to help us. So they now made up something, they now say okay, that since they say that I'm the problem, that they are going to keep me away from him for some time, that me they will take me to hospital. So they went to go and keep me in a hospital for a good 1 month.
What
And
for?
1 month in the
Why did they keep you in
hospital.
the hospital?
They say that I'm not feeling fine, that I'm too strong, that I need proper treatment in myself.
That are you mentally?
And because of the stress, because of the man is frustrating me, telling me that I'm the problem, so I no want to come back. That time I was strong, because when I gave birth I was not strong, I was not feeling fine. So the pain and everything was affecting me during the time I was taking care of the child. I no have rest, I no have peace while taking care of the baby. Just trouble from here, trouble from here. Mother, they will disturb me, father, they will disturb me, they will be telling me to send them money, they will tell me, and I don't have anything doing that
Who
time.
are
Even
asking
the
you to
guy,
send them money? Your parents.
yes, and the guy is not doing a stable work. He will work like 1 month, they will sack him. He work like another month. Even he work like, there's a work he did for like 5 months, but he did not gather any money. He said I'm the one that caused it. that I'm the one that caused it, that there is nothing. So all these things were giving me sickness. So the pastor, my recent pastor was saying that this thing is stress for me, that how am I going to be scoped? Even the guy, they don't used to drop enough money for us to eat because of the issue. They don't used to give us food to eat. If we leave us, we'll be hungry. Me and the little baby will be hungry. At times, people will not even say even milk to drink. So the baby will be hungry. Me, I will not be able to eat. I will not see any food at home to eat. So the guy will leave us at home. We say he's coming. Then before you know, he has gone away. We will not come till around 1 in the midnight. He will enter us with his cousin. So that was how it is. So so when my partner see the stress that I was going through, then I said, that this girl, she really needs proper treatment. That the thing that is happening to this girl now, you want to be
Mentally.
mental disorder. So they say they should take me to hospital, that they will be the one to pay for the hospital bill. So they now take me to hospital. There, they now take the people they now hand over the child to the man family, to take care of the child. Meanwhile, I was in the hospital, even crying, hoping that they will take care of my child. So after 1 month, I now left the hospital, and I came back to the church where they take me to hospital. So knowing that these people were not taking care of the child, they have almost killed my child. They have killed my child. They have made this child suffer. They no used to give the child food. They
How
no
do you
used to
know?
give the child water. They no
How
used to give
do
no, the
not give
child
child
became
food and
very
water?
small. The mommy, if you see the child is almost, the child is becoming a dead person. The child was a very light as a nylon. If you carry the child, it shows that the body is very soft, it's very light like this. If all the pastor, they were crying seriously, in the church, that this child is dying already, that
Did they
what will
snap
they
the
do?
child?
They, I think they'll take her picture, because during that time she was very light. It's very So during that time, child was very, even me sef, I was even dying in my hands, because I said anything that happen to my child, me sef, I will die too. I will die and join her too, because the people, they really hate me. They don't want the brother and me to be together anymore. So they have to suffer my child to make that child not to eat. They no give her food. They no give her water. They no give her anything. The child will now be doing like imbecile. The child 1 year, 1 year, the child was behaving like imbecile. So I was not crying. So when I was not crying, so they were not telling me that what did I do. They now call my daddy from Ogun State. My daddy now came. So they now said the best thing for them to do is for me to go to my daddy house, that I'm not going back to that man anymore. Okay, fine. The church people, they now raise money. Although they are the one that paid for us, they say they can pay money again for me, but let me come out go, because this is people, maybe they don't, it's the people, they don't want me anymore. So that's why they maltreat this my child to this extent, that it's better for me to just go to my family.
Innocent child for that matter.
The same child.
So it's not for me to go to my family. Let me go there, let me go and stay there, let them be taking care of me. So the child is dead already. He's dead. He's not even living sef. Even
Eh,
I
is
see
he
the child, I
alive
was
now? Is
crying.
the child
The child
alive?
is, yes.
Okay, he's not dead. Talk another thing.
So after that, now ever since then, I've been calling this guy to send money. The guy will be saying it's just start work. He no used to send money. Even the child is hungry. I used to tell the guy, send money, because me, I'm still strong. I've no have strength to work like that. So I would call the guy. The guy will, at times he will not pick the call. Last time I called him when I was still in my aunty house. I used my aunty phone to call him, because I don't have phone. I don't have a phone. I called him. He said he don't want anything to do with me again, that he's already through with me, that is the child, he want to go and take the child where the child is now. That's what he told me day before yesterday. He said he want to go and take the child, that he say he no want me again.
How old is the child?
He's 1 year.
Is the child breastfeeding?
He's not breastfeeding. That time that they took me out from my hand, that was when I stopped breastfeeding her. That was and when she was a year, I was not there with her. I was not there with her when
Where
she
were
was a
you?
year. I was still in the hospital.
It's good that you experience this. It's very, very good because God is not a man. For every seed you sow, you reap. And it's good that God keep you alive, that you are alive to tell the story of your life. Because I believe what you said now is not you. If I allow you to keep talking, you still have more to say. Because it's not the only experience you've had with the guy. And I believe if others that are watching you, the essence of us making all our cases and life story public is for people to learn lesson and have correction to their own life. A mother can as well show this your video to her 13, 14, 15 years girl, so that the child, the girl in question, will also learn from your story that until you get to an adult age, life is stages. If you are being born, you have stage when your mother will breastfeed you. At a point, it will cut off. At another point, you begin to sit. At another point, you begin to crawl. Crawling, you begin to walk gradually with step. You can't even walk today and started running. You start with walking step by step before your steps become normal. Then from normality, you started speeding or running and all that, and you begin to grow. That is what life is all about. But if you want to skip, you feel you are crawling, you don't want to crawl, you are just sitting, you want to skip from crawling to started walking, then life will be difficult for you. You will go back again and start from the stage you are supposed to follow. Then if you either crawl, you don't want to walk, you want to run, you will fall again and again and again. Watch any child that started walking and the child has not perfected his or herself and want to run, what happen to the child? You fall. The child will keep falling, you fall, they will pick you, you make attempt again, you fall, you pick the child until the child steps get perfected. Then when you are running, you run with stability. 14 years, you disappear from your father's house, find love, you even say you fall in love, you don't even know what, as at that 14 years, you don't even know what is infatuation. You can't even explain, you can't define infatuation, talk more of love. Who were you friendly before you met that guy? Who was your boyfriend that time before you met that guy?
I was not friending anybody.
Hmm?
I was not friending
So
anybody.
it's Andrew that knew you as a woman.
No, he was not the one that knew me as a woman. Although when I was young, I was like 10 years, 11 years, I was molested also.
By
I
who?
was by people in the compound that normally stay together. I was molested. So
And you don't know the person.
I know the people.
And people or person?
I know the person. I know the person.
How many of them
There were two.
that molested you
Yes.
in Lagos here?
Yes, at my mother compound.
Are they still there?
No, I'm not sure. They are not there.
Are you sure?
Yes.
How do you know that they are not there?
I've not gone there, but they are not there because it has been a long time and since 14 years now, 15 years back now, I'm not sure they will be there again because I remember the last time I went to visit, that was 2017. I mean, yes, 2017 when I went there because when the guy traveled, I went to that Shosha. So I did not meet two of the men there again.
But if you meet the man, you know him. You
Yes,
can you still recognize the person?
yes, I recognize
If you
them.
come across the man anywhere you know them,
Yes, I
you
know
can still recognize them.
them.
Even if you are 60 years, and you come across either of the two that molested you, you let us know. Do you understand me?
Yes,
Do you hear what I say? Even if you are 60 years, that is when you find them. You know that this is the person that molested you. Then you let the office know. Mhm. This issue now, how old is Andrew?
Andrew is 35.
35 years.
Yes.
How old was he when you followed him from the bed, when he took you in and lock you up in the brother's house?
26.
These are two cases we are treating here. We are treating case of rape and child abuse. Then outside, that is a different thing. You were abused when you were 14 by the same Adrew, abi? Whether somebody disvirgin you, whether 10 people sleep with you, as far as you can point that this person sleep with you when you were less than 18, you will keep showing us one after the other, one after the other, one after the other. All of them will enter the soup of government. For Andrew to sleep with you when you were 14, that is child molestation, and e can't go scot-free. That is number one. Number two, whether he likes it or not, he will take care of the child. So like let his work, let him be losing work every minute. As far as the child, you are sure that that child belongs to you, he will take full responsibility of his child. So you don't need to have headache and go and faint because of the child. He will take care of his child. He will not take the child wherever the child is. With your parents, he will take care of his child. The child is still a child. Do you understand me? And you, as it stands now, are you okay health wise now?
I'm not that okay now
What
because
is wrong with you?
it's just that he has make me suffer so much and just make me weak and tired. He suffered me, even make me not to. In fact, like this, the Cynthia I did before is not the Cynthia I did again. He destroyed my life. He make my life meaningless. He make me think. He make me have. He make me think so much.
How
And
old are you now?
I'm 28.
You are 28.
Yes.
Hmm?
Yes.
You are still very young. If you say that 28, your life is meaningless, your life is useless, your life is scattered and shattered and broken, it's the same you that will gather the shattered, the broken pieces of your life from wherever you drop it. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
I hope you will not pull clothes as you lose the hair tie. I hope you will not pull your top.
No, I'll not put it on top.
Eh?
I'll not put it on top.
Because I hope you will not pull your top.
No, I'll not put my top.
I want to be sure that everything is okay with you, because as you don't begin to lose hair tie
Mommy,
now.
it's not okay with me. It really spoiled my life. It spoiled my life truly. That I can't do anything. Even when was in hospital, they used to inject me.
Don't off the gen o.
Yes, ma'am.
Don't off it o.
Yes, ma'am.
When
You
I'm
say
in the
what?
hospital, when I'm in the hospital, they normally inject me.
What are they injecting you for?
They will give me sleeping medicine. They will give me medicine that will make me paralyzed, make my hand become paralyzed hand. They will be giving me packing excess drugs on my mouth because of what is happening. I was not having rest. It just punish me. It just make my life turn upside down and
Madam, madam,
ma
madam,
ma
because you are not a lady. Are you ready to move on with your life?
yes,
Are you ready to move on with your life?
yes,
Then you have to close the chapter of what you are talking. You born only one child, right?
yes,
You are too young to move on with your life. If you know that your brain is normal, that you are not mentally disordered, because from your statement you made from the beginning to the end, there is nothing that is missing, and you did not give any statement as a mental person. So I believe you are still okay. All you need, they need to guide you, counsel you, and you move on with your life. Go and look for something reasonable doing that will fetch you money. You hear me?
yes,
Have to leave issue of man and face your life. Have to organize your own life first. Leave Andrew, whether Andrew sleep with you for 1 million years and he said he don't want again, Andrew is not meant to be for you, and you are not made for Andrew. The foundation you started with is very wrong.
Very wrong.
God can't even support such foundation. So you keep, organize yourself. I don't want to be talking to you and you be moving yourself here and there. Please organize yourself. Madam, sit comfortably and listen to me. Don't waste my time because people are waiting for me. Behave yourself. Because as I'm talking now, you are behaving like somebody that smoke.
No, I don't smoke. It's just that
Go out there. If what I'm talking does not make sense to you, go and sit
no,
down.
no, it's making sense. Not that depression. How will I say
You are
it?
not depressed. You are not depressed. You want to stay with Andrew.
No, I don't want to stay with him.
And if you have your common sense, if your brain, your sense is normal, what you have passed through, and even the child that did not die, there's enough for you to move on with your life. Something wrong with you.
No, I don't want to move on with him.
They are talking, you are shaking your body and moving your brain and disturbing my thought. What's the problem? Can you stabilize yourself and listen to me? You think I have the time to wait for you?
I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry.
You think I have that time?
I'm so sorry.
You're packing all day, they paralyze your hand, they give you injection, they do this one, they do that one. What is wrong with you that they are giving injection and giving you everything, paralyzing your hand, paralyzing your leg? You came straight, stand up, let me see where your hand paralyzed. Stand up. How did your hand paralyze?
Man, I normally this man anytime I'm walking, they are normally
Eh?
raise up. Anytime I'm walking, they are normally raise up. I used to raise up.
Anytime you are doing what?
If I'm walking, the hand, this my hand, my right hand normally raise up. It's like this, the blood in my hand is not circulating very
But
well
it's
now.
circulating very well now. So why are you dwelling in the past? Which hospital is that? Sit down. Which hospital is giving you all those drugs?
It's one hospital at Oju
Ojoro is which area?
at Ikorodu.
What she was suffering is postpartum now. So what is there anything wrong with you? After giving birth, it's tendency that you have such a feeling outside what the guy was saying, or they ask you to leave to go out of the house. And you do not meet people. The church supposed to have people and begin to counsel you and all that. And when if you are wanting for somebody to take his or her time to talk to you, another thing is for you to be spreading yourself up and down, that you are giving somebody body language of I'm not ready to listen.
I'm
Are you
so
a
sorry.
child?
No, ma'am. I'm sorry, ma'am.
That is why we think it may be
Hmm?
something that is wrong with the brain.
There's nothing wrong with her brain. All she needs for somebody to just draw her close and talk to her. But the way she's doing it, do you think the person will have time be talking to you and you throw your body, doing your eye and do this as if the person is wasting his or her time?
No, ma, I don't do that to you, man. I'm so
Uh,
sorry.
why did you? What happened that your sister threw you out of her house? I want to know. Because if they are advising you also and you are not willing to listen to them, or you want to go back to Andrew
No,
after your family
mommy.
know that you are being treated like this, they will
No,
ask you to leave.
mommy. No,
Tell me,
mommy.
why did your sister throw your things out?
They said that it's because of their money we came.
Eh?
They said it's because of their money we came. That I came to stay with them because of the money.
Which money?
That they are taking care of me, they are feeding me, eating their food.
Uh-huh.
That they are using me in their house. They are using me as their slave.
How?
They are punishing me in their
How?
house.
Explain it.
I will born for my grandmother. I will come. I will wash a bunch of clothes that fill this office
For who?
for Auntie Jennifer.
Wait. You did what?
I will wash a cloth that fill this office for her.
Who
I
this office? You to laugh. So you can laugh. You want this guy. Goodness of mercy. You wash a cloth for someone that is she into dry cleaning work?
She's not dry cleaning, but she
Her own
normally,
personal clothes
yes, I hope it's like with the children
full this
clothes.
room.
Yes, plenty clothes you will give me and you using me. I will fetch water like 10 times for her and she's not satisfied. She will keep using me. And the food she normally buy from, she used to buy food of me 500 naira a day. I used to manage and they are killing me. If I finish for my house, I will go to the grandmother house. Dat one too, I will go and help her to fetch water, I will help her to wash cloth, I will help her to clean her house, to wash her bedroom. So all these things were giving me signal and they were not showing me love, they were insulting me, rather they are taking advantage of my situation, they were using it to be mocking me, to be insulting me. They carry stick, turning stick, this turning stick I normally use to turn them back, they use it to be hitting my hand, beating me seriously, hitting me that I'm
Why?
mad. This is because of one morning that I just wake up and I told them that I'm not feeling fine, I'm strong, that I can't do anything. They say if you like let me die inside this house, that that one does not concern me, that I must by force by fire inside rain, heavy rain that was falling. They said they will buy soap for me, they will throw the soap, let me bend down, I will not sit down, I will bend down, wash plenty clothes. If you see the cloth was very plenty, and I told them that I can't wash it, that I'm not feeling fine, I'm strong, I've not eaten, I just eat only indomie and I've not eaten proper food this morning, so I can't do this one. And I'm just coming from my grandmother house because my grandmother house is not far from my aunty house. I normally trek there to go and help them to work. So I go to my grandmother, I was coming from my grandmother house to help her to wash bedsheet. I finish washing the bedsheet with some hankies and her tights. So I left there, I went to go and fetch water for her, I placed some water for her, so I was now coming, so my way now coming, so I now forgot my this thing, my hair tie, this hanky on my hand, I forgot it, I forgot it there. So I went back, this hanky, so I went back to go and take the hanky, let me go and take it. So I saw my grandmother coming, she was shouting in the main road that I should go back, that let me get, oya let me leave this place, let me, oya let me start going away, let me leave here and start going to my aunty house, let me start going to my aunty house. And meanwhile my aunty is outside waiting for me because she has clothes that she want to give me to wash, and the cloth was plenty, only me, and she has a grown up daughter, that one she no use to do anything, that one will just wake up in the morning, eat and go to work. I will be the one, they will be using me at home, washing the clothes, washing plates, sweeping the house. I sweep house like 20 times a day. I no use to rest, I used to clean the house, spread her bedsheet, help her to buy something, I will go out there and buy something for her, carry bag of pure water and be filling the fridge. So it was so easy for me, I was doing it, and they were not giving me, they were not showing me love, rather they were just showing me that that's my punishment, that they can't, they were even insulting me that they can't take care of me, that what do they want to use me to do, me that I'm not a normal person, that I'm behaving like a mad person, that I'm mad, I'm a mad person, that's why that man throw me out of the house and they put another woman for him to marry, because that woman is a person that is better than me. That's why that's what my aunty were saying. He and my grandmother, two of them, they started insulting me.
So your grandmother, your
So
aunty, your sister, everybody is against you, and you think all of them is against you. You are the only person that is good about that is good. Your grandmother is against you, your aunty is against you, your sister is against you. You are the only person that is good. So what makes you think we should believe you that your family should hate you? The family of Andrew hate you, agreed. So how come that the whole of your family also hate you now? And you are
is
now
my
washing
aunty.
clothes that is as big as this room, and not that the person is running dry cleaning business. You are not counting what you did for them, what they are doing, the food they are giving to you is too small. You fetch water, you do this, you do that. My sister, can I talk to you?
Yes,
Are you ready to listen to me?
yes.
The strength you have to do all this thing in your auntie's place or your sister place, do you know you can use that strength to work and earn money? Eh?
Yes,
Are you very sure that you are mentally okay?
I'm okay, I'm fine.
Eh?
Yes,
and I'm very sure you are okay
Yes.
because you are not missing your watch. But you seem to be a stubborn person. You look like a stubborn person. Are you? Are
Yes.
you?
Yes.
But the way you are throwing eyes on me, upon that you did not pay 1 naira for me to interview you or even sit here,
No.
and you are giving me this attitude. I wonder the kind of attitude you are giving them in your house.
No, mommy, it's not like that. I'm not showing eyes on you. It's not that. It's the way that they treated me. Even my aunty said, "You say you will throw my bag. I will throw everything, all my things outside the house. That people outside they will even laugh me." Sef. That's what she told me. That she no even wants me in her house anymore. That let me just pack my things and leave her.
Are
Since
you sure
I've
you
been
will
in the
not
church,
join me also that the way human rights treated you?
ma.
Are you sure you are not going to join me with them? Hmm? You are laughing. I want to be sure before I advise you because I can only tell you the truth as my sister. I can't lie to you and I cannot mislead you. Yes, it's possible you can have postpartum after childbirth. What you are experiencing, like all those discomfort, you feel abandoned, different things you are explaining, women feel it like that. But you are feeling it if who you have a child, assuming you were married and your husband is taking care of you, understand when you have the baby, you give birth to baby, what you are feeling at that moment, the feeling of that moment, that is when you will come, you talking to, you need somebody to console you, talk to you at this is then you be calming down. But when you gave birth, you already having crisis. One, the money you gave to the guy is going to pay your money. This office will stand by you. If you are sure you actually gave him 50,000 that is with him, he will return your money back to you. Do you understand me? The issue that he took advantage of you, used you for how many years, and when he was having affair with you when you were 14 years, the family never realized that you are a bad person, you have bad luck, you are the one wishing him this, a spirit that never let him have work. You have been with him for over 15 years, right?
Yes.
15 years he has been with you. They will compensate you. If they want to go and sell their Benue village, they should go and sell it and come and compensate you. And why he slept with you then, he will explain to the court when we get to him. Then your child will take care of the child. So do you need to worry about anything again? Do you need to be worried again?
No, ma.
So you want him to take care of your child, right?
Yes.
And you want your 50,000 given to you.
Yes.
And for him to use it for how many years, he should face the law, right?
Although I give him money more than that, I've given him like 100,000 before
The,
I
the
gave him
50,000
50.
you give to him, is it cash or transfer?
It's cash.
Don't worry. All those things are things that are moving you, paining you. You invested your useful age on a man, and at the end of the day, you throw your things out, they throw you out. People are laughing at you. They not take care of your child, and they hold your money after drilling you. Is that not what is disturbing you? Is there any other thing that is bothering you? Eh? What of the shawarma that you were doing before?
He has said everything. But he
Okay.
bought another, he said everything during that time because I worked, I used the money to buy another shawarma machine. He has another branch, he used to do another branch. Then we used the money to go and rent house, room self-contained at Ikorodu. So we used the money to buy big flat screen TV like Samsung big Samsung big flat screen TV. That is it's something thousand. It's during the work I normally do for shawarma because I was the only one that was doing the work
You
facing
don't
the
know how
fire.
to do the shawarma again.
I know how to do it.
So why can't you just started doing your shawarma? Hence you are the one doing it and you can do it by yourself.
Sorry ma to pause you. He has already bought another new shawarma machine. As I'm talking to you, he has a new shawarma machine in his house.
The question I ask you is different from what you are saying. Leave Andrew matter of how you got shawarma. I'm asking you a question. Why can't you started doing, you said you are the one doing the shawarma
Yes.
and people were buying the shawarma from you. So
Yes.
why can't you start the shawarma business and face it and started doing shawarma? and leave this depression and concentrate on your life, because do you know you are a very pretty girl? Do you know?
Yes.
You know.
Yes.
So if you know you are a pretty person, so why are you behaving like this, as if you hope have lost in your life? You think if Andrew did not marry you, you will not marry again? Is that your thoughts? Or you think that you have a child, you will not have a good husband again? Eh?
I'll be happy.
Good. All you need in your life, one, first, give your life to Christ and ask God for forgiveness for such foundation you started, even though he took advantage of you because you were still very young as at that time. Now that you are an adult and you know what is wrong, which you are not to establish or going into a relationship that is not biblical or godly, you have to sit now, organize yourself, organize your life, and settle properly as a woman. Your family don't have to, for you to. What is your qualification? You did finish your primary school.
No, I finished at SS2. It's SS2 when I was in JSS3. That was when we start spending ourselves.
GSS 3.
JSS3.
GSS 3. Do you know you are supposed to finish your secondary school no matter what? That you can still go and write GCE. At least you have your school cert because you are still very young. You need to get at least school cert. Add one or two skill to your life and you will see good, better, desired man that is made for you, coming for you. And you settle down and be happy. Do you understand me? So you don't need to have thinking of all these parts of your experience on that bringing you, winding you up, and anybody giving you any drug for whatsoever anymore. You are too young for what you are doing. You are too young for what you are dwelling in. Is there any other thing you want
No.
outside your what you are requested for? Is there any other thing you want from this office to help you with?
Yes.
What?
I want my mom. I want him to be taking care of the child, even if he don't want to take care of me anymore. I want him to take care of the
He
child.
cannot take care of you. One, you are not his wife. Two, you people are not legally married. Three, because of your experience with them and the family, I would not want you to attach yourself to him. You need to detach yourself from him entirely. If he give you your 50,000 or whatever the court decide on your matter, he said to you, you establish yourself and he will definitely take care of his child. So that shouldn't bother you if that is your concern.
Yeah. I've heard him.
Yes, for your age, you can't be depending on him. You have to work hard and take care of yourself. Yeah.
Okay, now. I've heard him. Thank you, mom. Thank you.
No problem.
Thank you, mom.
Sit down. Do you know his address in Ikorodu?
Yes, ma'am.
Joyce, she's 28 years. You say you're 28 years, right?
Yes.
Someone is asking how old you are. She's 28 years. Okay, Obina, thank you. Little Obina, just Obina. Presenter speaks well. Which can name be this one now? Let me read some comment. I believe she's mentally okay. Muted care. Are you guys not? You mean you've not been hearing us? Thank you. Please, I tell her go and deliver your phone. Our voice is okay here. Thank you, Jare. Somebody is saying they can't hear. I say I cannot hear you. I was wondering, you mean everything I was saying they cannot hear? Then people that have an iPhone, I believe these people are watching. People that can hear me, they're watching me from YouTube. It's people that have a Nokia 310 and they are still trying to and they are still trying to watch us on social media that is having that problem. What is your name?
CYNTIA Sorrow, please.
Where are you from?
I'm from Benin.
You are from Benin.
Yes.
That your auntie you are staying with, where is that place?
Until number 10 of Italy.
You go and they should give invitation, you invite them from. Is your mom there? Your grandma, is that where your grandmom stays?
No, my grandmother used to stay at Shannon Street at Larry side at Larry side.
Larry.
Larry, yes,
Larry
Larry.
is not towards the condos.
No, it's at Larry side. It's not far. It's not far from Larry. I know my grandmother's house very well.
How won't you know? Am I the one to come and know your it's your grandmother now? How come that you will not know your grandmother's house? When last did you go there?
I know. I went there today for yesterday.
The way you say I know your grandmother's house very well, as if you will not know your grandmother. How old is she?
She's 80 something.
A strong grandmother.
Yes.
And all of them they are in Lagos. Your mom and your dad they are in Ogun State.
Yes.
And your other sibling,
My siblings are we are six before, but one died through accidents. So one died. So we bury the boy in our front of in our house because we have house here in Ogun State. It's our own house, our own. So two of my brothers now, we are now five now, two boys, three girls. So the two girls they are in Benin with my uncle. While two of my brothers, one just came from Benin early this month. So one just came from Benin early this month. So two of my brothers and my mother, my father with my baby, with my daughter. Five of them they are in Ogun State now. So
did Andrew did he used to smoke,
no, you don't have to smoke but it's to drink.
drink alcohol?
Yes.
Do you drink alcohol?
No, I don't.
You've not taken alcohol before.
I do normally take it, but they counsel me, they advise me, they teach me, they raise me. They told me I should stop taking those things.
Have you ever smoked? Don't lie to
Yes,
me. Okay, now
yes,
just
yes.
what kind of what did you smoke?
Wrestler and Nesta, Saski,
Sas
Saski,
Saskin and Nesla.
and wrestler,
A wrestler.
wrestler with Saski.
Wrestler. Is that Igbo?
No, it's Sika,
Okay, the name is wrestler.
wrestler,
And what?
and Saski.
When did you started taking it?
I took it.
You
I
want to
took
drink
it.
water? Have you taken water today? Should they get you water today?
No, I'm fine.
You took it when?
I took it. I took it March towards ending.
Okay, it was ending. Where did you buy it? From
They
normal
bought it
Malam.
from
Is it where they buy from
Mala.
Malam? Malam sell
Yes,
it.
yes.
Why were you taking it?
Because I was still heartbroken and I was still crying for my baby. I was crying for her life. I was crying for her life and also again I was not happy during that time that we broke up. So things was on my head and all of that just push me to go this so
Have you ever taken hard drugs?
no, I'm not.
You've not taken a go before?
No,
Are you sure?
yes,
I want to help you, that's why I'm asking.
no, I'm not.
You sure? I hope you know they are going to test
Yes,
you. And if you have ever taken it, you should show your blood.
yes, I've not taken it ever since that my pastor talk to me. Since this month, I've not tested anything like alcohol, drink or smoke. I've not tested it. The
Were
only
you,
thing I normally
were you
take,
smoking when you were with Andrew?
no, I don't smoke.
You not Andrew never know that you were smoking.
It's when I left him, that was when I started.
When you left him,
Yes,
that was when you started smoking.
yes.
When was the first time you smoked?
I smoked. I
I want
smoked.
you to sit comfortable like somebody that is talking to a normal person.
Okay, I smoked.
They should. Do you want them to buy it for you?
No, I don't
Go
take
and
it.
buy cigar for her.
No, I don't smoke. I don't. If you give me, I will not smoke it because all of them they are like they are piece of jars on my face.
Hmm?
They are pieces of jars on my face. How will I put because I'm not too educated. I don't know how to talk over like that. So the one I can talk, that's what I can say.
Hmm?
The one I can talk, that's what I can say.
Because as you are not stable, people have started saying you are a mad person already, and that is why I say behave yourself. I was talking to you, you don't respect me, you are not stable, and pastor send you here. The pastor was not able to preach to you and remove the spirit out of your head. You come here, you started behaving as somebody that have been smoking and have been taking Indian hemp or drug, and now the time has come you want to take, so your body is irritating you. You want to, you look when you lose your head tie. I ask you, I hope you will not take off your shirt, because
No,
what
no.
we, our talk did not require you to just pull your scarf. But now that you've pulled the scarf and you now started twisting your eyes and shaking the chair as if there is pin that is pinching you under my chair there. So I want to check very well. That is why I know if I can't interact with person without know who you are. Me, I know you smoke. That's why I was telling you, is she under anything?
No, mommy, I can't lie to you. I told you that I've smoked. I smoked 2 times, just
You say you
two
smoke
times.
just last March.
Yes, I smoked 2 times. Yes.
You smoked 2 times. Have you smoked this morning?
No, I don't used to take it at all.
Okay, if you don't used to take it at all again, why didn't you behave like a normal person that is not under any influence?
Because I'm depressed. I'm depressed
You
and
are
I'm
not
still
depressed.
doing
You are under something. You are not depressed anymore.
and I don't used to
Do
smoke.
you know what they call depression? If you are depressed, you can't be behaving like this. What you are doing is not part of depression. Yes. I will need to hear more from the sister. And at what point has she been always like, if she has been like this for years, or they just discovered that she left the man house, or whatever, anything. I need to see her family. Hmm? Do you know road to the hospital that have been the hospital that have been giving you injection? Do you know your way to that place? If you want to go there, can you take us there?
Yes.
Okay, who took you to that hospital?
It's my cell sanctuary, my church. He's from my church, my cell leader. My cell
Which
leader
branch?
at Ikorodu Mechanic Village opposite Union Bank.
They're the one that took you to the hospital. Is the
Yes.
hospital located at Ikorodu?
Yes.
So they were the one giving you injection. Do you have any of the hospital, the doctor number?
No, I don't have a phone.
You don't have it. Do you have your cell leader number offhand?
No, I don't have his phone number.
Okay, is it possible? Can we know their, how do we get their contacts and where
I
they're
have
staying?
to. The thing is that I have to. I'm sorry, I want to sit down properly. I'm not sitting very well. Well, actually, I need to when I go because tomorrow morning I'm off to the States now. I'm going to go and meet my family because the church they have already said that they will transport me to my parents' house tomorrow. So I will go to my parents' house, tomorrow. So when I go to my parents' house, so from there, I will come because my baby things, the things that the church people buy for me, they are still in the man's house. So I have to go there to go and get the things.
So if you go to Ogun State now, how do we find you for this matter? Because we cannot come to Ogun State because of you.
I will try and get a phone number. If it's a if it's a privilege, you can give me your number. I would like as a
That's
privilege.
why I gave to you. The number of this office is great.
Okay, okay.
That's why I gave you. It's like,
Okay. So I will get a phone sooner later. I will get a phone.
how long are you staying in the States?
I will stay in
Do
Ogun
you
State.
do you have Mr. Andrew's number?
Yes.
Let them bring the phone. Let's call Mr. Andrew first now. Because as she's saying she want to wire to Ogun State. If you go to Ogun State, you call Andrew and you don't know where to get her. How do you start up this kind of matter?
You all going to stay.
So you can't cry more than a miracle.
I want to relocate there. I want to just go and stay with my family again so that we live together. I don't want more issues again. I don't want issues of staying in my family's place again. I
How do
don't
they
want.
find this state? Staying in the state. You don't have food.
I will get a phone and I have your number too. I will use my daddy's phone or my brother phone to call you.
Okay, now, sorry, ma. If they book appointment now between you and Mr.
Andrew,
Andrew, will you be able to come that day they want you to
I
come?
will come. I will come.
That is
So
I
for
will
go and
come.
call Mr. Andrew. Write the number for her. Tell Mr. Andrew that you want to see him again uh, on Wednesday. That will have complaint against him by Miss CYNTIA. Confirm the appointment and come and tell me before this service.
immediately you able to call it. And then you say no time.
Is your sister you are saying, is she married?
She's not married. She's a prostitute.
Why do you say so?
She born for three different men. One, the one she born for, that one has married another woman. And the daughter too, that senior, her senior daughter, that one is in university back at backup university. She's 300 degree now. 300 degree. So and the second daughter, that one is blessing. That one did not go school right from childhood. She did not go school. She's now 20 years. That one did not go school. The second born, that one is 18 years or 19. The second born, she has the four children.
She
Those
have
two,
she have
she
another
has four children, but one she born it for another man.
Different.
Two children she born it for another man. One children she born it for one Muslim man. And she used to do runs. She no used to stay at home. Even the mother sef dey aside this from the money that used to give me money to eat. She no used to feed me properly. That's why I couldn't stay with her.
It's actually the church.
the same father, the same mother.
It's not the same father. It's my mommy's sister. It's my
Your
mommy's
auntie.
yes, my aunty. But she no used to stay with husband. Even her son sef, her junior son, the last born, he took the son just recently to his father place at Pesinema at Agege side.
How old is the son?
5 years.
5 years.
Yes.
Sorry, ma. That was why the church stopped the auntie. That kind of work. And rented house for that.
For who?
For the auntie. She stopped them.
The church stopped the auntie from doing runs.
But she
Okay, the
was
church
staying
is
in the
aware that the
hotel.
auntie is doing runs.
Yes, she just came to the church from the hotel. So the church discovered that staying in a hotel is bad.
Hmm?
And by the time the church investigated the matter, they discovered that There's one man that deceived her. They're going to marry her. You all
The
know that.
auntie.
Yes. I don't know if the
But is
man.
it not the auntie that you said the daughter is in Bangkok University? Do you know how much they
No,
spend?
his senior, the senior daughter is the father that is taking care of her.
Okay.
But but the man now, he has already married somebody else. He don't want anything to do with her again. He's already through with her.
So
And the second man, that one has run away. That one has, that one, he has gone to for the boy, but he has run
I'm
away.
just flooding. You said he's not in Lagos. I mean, he's not around for now. That he's in trouble for work. That will be back next month. So I was supposed to, and I asked him next month when she tell me the date. He said he's not certain about it yet. That boy will call.
you know I call him that if you visit that house and it's in Lagos State, you arrest him. Should give you a date to come to
And
this
his
office.
sisters too is there. His sisters is there. I know where his sister normally work. I know their house. I know the husband. I know the brothers. I know all of them.
Yeah, they need to get it. What got the new wife in my mind?
He's staying with her. Maybe he has taken the lady to that place already.
Hmm?
The new lady, because there's a one Calabar girl that normally stay with her and stay with the sister in the house. So that is the girl they gave the guy to marry.
To Andrew.
Yes, it's because of that girl. That's why the people tell him to send me away from the house.
Don't worry. You will have your own husband. Okay? Yeah. What is for you, it will definitely be for you. So you don't need to be worried. Your dad have phone, right? You have your dad number. You have the number of friends. Which number did you have of friend apart from Andrew?
It's just his number I know of.
Okay. So how are we going to contact you? But we still want to see you and your auntie before you go to the state.
My aunty, she's the kind of person, even ever since I've been in the church, she has not come to ask me what to like it. She has not come to offer me anything. So she just leave me, say anything that want to happen to me, let it happen to me. She has removed her hand from my matter. If you see the way she normally do things, she used to do things anyhow, anyhow. She don't used to care, she don't used to sleep at home, she used to sleep outside till daybreak. So they want me to be doing prostitution, to be making men sleeping with me up and down. So I don't want to live that kind of life. That's why I left them. I see it's better for me to go to stay. Let me go and stay with my parents. Let me go and stay with them. It's just better. Let me go and stay with my family.
Before you go and stay with your family, I would like to see you and your auntie. Like I'm not getting what I'm saying.
But I'm sorry, my auntie is not involved in this case. The most person that's involved in this case is Andrew. And also again, you have already put a date that you should come on Tuesday, on Wednesday, to come and see you, to come to the office. So you are going to come on Wednesday. You have to also come on Tuesday because this time I will not have chance because me sef, I'm tired. I've made up my mind already.
Okay, you will not have chance.
Yes.
Okay. Case closed.
The
You
guy
don't
also
have
said
chances over.
she will not come. Sister Jennifer will not come. I know she knows her very well. Even pastor sef in church were calling her to come. Come since all this while since
Are you
yesterday.
referring to the Jennifer or you are referring to your case in general?
I'm going to my own place but Sister
You
Jennifer
can
will
go
not.
and say it's okay. I can't even ask her whether she take anything, like whether she take tramadol, a trade trauma O or trauma E. You can't cry more than they be raped. If the way she's talking, the reason why we want to hear the antics, we want to know what really this girl is saying is true or not. And you can hear from what she says, she's even that she doesn't want to continue with the case. So at 21 years, if you feel she's under any influence and she can, you need somebody, even if she cannot present herself, you need somebody to even present her here. Will you invite the person and all of a sudden you will not know where to find this person? Abeg, I need rest. We'll be back in a moment for a better talk. Happy Salah to our Muslim brothers and sisters. I hope you guys are doing well. Mr. Godwin, you just dey pack so many different mental problems.